Nainital pronunciation is a popular hill station in the Indian state of Uttarakhand and headquarters of Nainital district in the Kumaon foothills of the outer Himalayas. Situated at an altitude of 2,084 meters above sea level, Nainital is set in a valley containing a pear-shaped lake, approximately 2 miles in circumference, and surrounded by mountains, of which the highest are Naina on the north, Deopatha on the west, and Ayarpatha on the south. For the tops of the higher peaks, magnificent views can be obtained of the vast plain to the south, or of the mass of tangled ridges lying north, bounded by the great snowy range which forms the central axis of the Himalayas. Geography and climate. Nainital is located at 29.38 degrees north, 79.45 degrees east, 29.38, 79.45. The slopes of the nearby mountains are most populated, with an elevation ranging from 1,940 to 2,100 meters. The highest point nearby is Naina Peak at China Peak, with an elevation of 2,619 meters. Nainital has temperate summers, maximum temperature 27 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 7 degrees Celsius, during which its population increases more than fivefold, with an annual influx of tourists predominantly from the plains of northern India. In winter, Nainital receives snowfall between December and February, with the temperatures varying between a maximum of 15 degrees Celsius and a minimum of -3 degrees Celsius. Its climate is classified as subtropical highland according to Köppen Geiger system. Demographics. As of the 2011 Indian census, Nainital had a population of 41,377. Males constitute 52.3% of the population and females 47.7%. In 2011, Nainital had an average literacy rate of 92.93%, higher than the Uttarakhand state average of 78.82%. In Nainital, 9.54% of the population is under 6 years of age. Kumaoni people form the major part of the town's population, along with people from all over India. Mythology. It is believed that the Naina lake is one of the 64 Shakti Peeths, or religious sites where parts of the charred body of Sati fell on earth while being carried by Lord Shiva. The spot where Sati's eyes fell came to be called Nainital, Lake of the Eye. The goddess Shakti is worshipped at the Naina Devi temple on the north shore of the present-day lake. History. Early construction. The Kumaon Hills came under British rule after the Anglo-Nepalese War. The hill station town of Nainital was founded only in 1841, with the construction of the first European house by P. Barron, a sugar trader from Shadowxfox. In his memoir, he wrote, "It is by far the best sight I have witnessed in the course of a 1,500 miles trek in the Himalayas." Quote, in 1846, when a Captain Madin of the Bengal artillery visited Nainital, he recorded that houses were rapidly springing up in most parts of the settlement. Some towards the crest of the Limitry ranges were nearly 7,500 feet above sea level. The rugged and woody Ayarpatha was being gradually planted, and the favorite sites were on the undulating tract of forest land which stretched back from the head of the lake to the base of China and Deopatha. The Church Street, John in the Wilderness, was one of the earliest buildings in Nainital, followed by Belvedere, Alma Lodge, Ashdale Cottage. Soon, the town became a health resort favored by British soldiers and by colonial officials and the families trying to escape the heat of the plains. Later, the town became the summer residence of the governor of the United Provinces. The landslip of 1880. In September 1880, a landslide occurred at the north end of the town, burying 151 people. The first known landslide had occurred in 1866, and in 1879 there was a larger one at the same spot, Alma Hill. But the Great Slip occurred in the following year, on Saturday the 18th of September 1880. 2 days preceding the slip there was heavy rain. 20 inches to 35 in fell during the 40 hours ending on Saturday morning, and the downpour still lasted and continued for hours after the slip. This heavy fall naturally brought down streams of water from the hillside, some endangering the Victoria Hotel. Was not the only building threatened. Bell's shop, the volunteer orderly room and the Hindu temple were scenes of labor with a view to diverting streams. At 1:45 the landslip occurred, burying those in and around the buildings mentioned above. The number of dead and missing were 108 Indian and 43 British nationals. The assembly rooms and the Naina Devi temple were destroyed in the disaster. A recreation area known as the Flats was later built on the site and a new temple was erected. To prevent further disasters, stormwater drains were constructed and building bylaws were made stricter. Establishment of schools in the latter half of the 19th century. A number of European schools for boys and girls were founded in Nainital. During the Victorian and Edwardian eras, students in these schools consisted largely of children of British colonial officials or soldiers. The Diocesan Girls' High School, now known as All Saints College, was established in 1869, near where the High Court of Uttarakhand stands today. By 1906, there were over half a dozen such schools, including the Diocesan Boys' School and the Philander Smith's College. St. Joseph's College, Nainital, a day boarding and residential school built by Irish brothers in 1888, celebrated its 125th anniversary in 2013. St. Joseph's College is popularly known as SEM. Another important school was St. Mary's Convent, popularly known as Ramney, in 1878, which celebrated its 125th anniversary in year 2003. Libraries. There are a number of libraries in the Nainital area, among them the Durga Lal Shah Municipal Public Library, on the mall, founded in 1934, the Uttarakhand Academy of Administration, Library and Documentation Centre, Malital, the Aries Observatory Library, and the Kumaon University Library, Nainital. Famous people: Elsie Ingalls, physician and social reformer; Jim Corbett, hunter of man-eating tigers, author, conservationist and namesake of Jim Corbett National Park. Educated at St. Joseph's College. Govind Ballabh Pant, statesman and leader of India's independence movement, first Indian Premier of British India, the first Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and the third Home Minister of India. Sam Manekshaw, Indian Army Chief of Staff during Indo-Pakistani War of 1971. Educated at Sherwood College. Somnath Sharma, India's first Param Chakra Award winner. Educated at Sherwood College. Krishna Chandra Pant, a former Deputy Chairman of the Planning Commission of India. Educated at St. Joseph's College. Rajendra K. Pakhouri, Chairman of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Vandana Shiva, philosopher, environmental activist and eco-feminist. Sudhir Kakar, renowned psychoanalyst. Shivani, Hindi poet. Anup Jalota, singer. Sukriti Kampal, TV actress. Amitabh Bachchan, Bollywood actor. Educated at Sherwood College. Nasiruddin Shah, Bollywood actor. Educated at St. Joseph's College. Kabir Bedi, Bollywood actor. Educated at Sherwood College. Danny Denzongpa, Bollywood actor. Nirmal Pandey, Bollywood actor and singer. Dilip Tahil, Bollywood actor. Educated at Sherwood College. Manish Pandey, cricketer who plays for Karnataka and Bangalore. Eric Maturine, British actor. Lalit Modi, Indian Premier League chairman. educated at St. Joseph's College. Manasvi Mamgai, Miss India World 2010. Narayan Dutt Tiwari, Indian leader and politician, former governor of Andhra Pradesh, former chief minister of Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh, and former finance minister of India. Hastings is made first Baron is made first Secretary General of NATO. Percy Hobart, British Major General and military engineer, ordered Charles Wingate, British General and commander of the Chindits in Burma during World War II. Excursions from Nainital. Bhimtal, 22 kilometers away from Nainital lies. Bhimtal is named after Bhim, one of the 5 Pandavas. The lake of Bhimtal is named after Bhim, one of the 5 Pandavas. The lake at Bhimtal is bigger than Nainital Lake. Boating, swimming, canoeing, trekking, paragliding are the main tourist attractions. An aquarium is located on an island at the center of the lake which is quite famous among the tourists. Jeollabad, 18 kilometers from Nainital, is on Nainital-Haldwani highway, a health resort, and is an excellent spot for those who are interested in floriculture and butterfly catching. The beekeeping center is an added attraction. Nainital, 30 kilometers away from Nainital and 4 kilometers from Bhimtal, lies Nainital, which means the lake with 9 corners. Bounded by dark woody forests and lush greenery, Nainital remains a place where nature is given preference over man. Famous for its boat rides, it offers some of the best scenic vistas of the sparkling bluish water lake and its delightful environment. Sartal, located 45 kilometers from Nainital, Sartal, perched at an altitude of 1,370 meters. Sartal means 7 lakes. Interestingly, 3 of these lakes are named Ramtal, Laxmantal, Sitatal and other Abarid Tal, Hanumantal, Naldamyansital, Guradtal. These 7 interconnected lakes are surrounded by tall oak and pine trees, and this ecosystem is ideal for bird watchers and adventure enthusiasts. The green mountain ranges and sparkling greenish water reflect nature gloriously in all its bounty. Ramgarh, also known as the fruit bowl of Kumaon, is divided into 2 parts, Tala Ramgarh and Mala. The other very famous thing about Ramgarh are the orchards, which provide you with one of the best apples, pears, and peaches. It has a history of hosting poets, writers, and artists who come to the hills seeking inspiration. Mukteshwar, at a distance of 47 kilometers, lies Mukteshwar, is a stunning place nestled between the dense conifers and fruit orchards and is situated 2,286 meters above sea level. Mukteshwar offers 180 degrees view of the Himalayan ranges. One can see the peaks of Nanda Devi, Nandaganti, Nandakot, Trishul, and Panchachali. It is an important hill station in Kumaon. Kimchi Dham, situated at 17 kilometers from Nainital, is this small ashram compound where Maharaji spent much of his later years. Kimchi Dham had its share of the limelight when, in a candid interview, Mark Zuckerberg revealed to the Prime Minister that he had visited a temple in India on the advice of Steve Jobs. Corbett National Park, located at a distance of 66 kilometers, was later named after Jim Corbett, who was a wildlife conservationist, and had played a crucial role in the establishment of the park. Apart from the park, the Corbett Museum and Corbett Waterfall are major attractions of the place. Jim Corbett National Park, a major crowd puller in the region. It was in 1936 when it was established as Haley National Park to protect the endangered tiger. Gallery.